Okay, so for the beginning of this video, I'll be looking at the BOC Facility Principles at the highlighted sections. So the very first highlighted sections was, do you have someone who is responsible for risk management for your organization, and are patient health records managed in paper or electronic format? The answer to the first one is yes, we have a college safety coordinator. His name is Sean. And the second one is 90% of our records are managed electronically, and about 10% is recorded on paper, which is just our physicals. It's too hard for them to track electronically. For the next question, it asks about athletic training facility, if it's accessible according to ADA regulations. Yes, the doorway is adequately wide, 32 inches, because it's a single door. The only thing that's missing is a door assist. And so then for the next question is communication to employees about storage and handling of confidential patient records. The answer to this is yes. This occurs at meetings in the beginning of the year where they review their policies and procedures. The facility has a locked filing cabinet for patient health files. Yes, and that's in the office. Right now that's closed. But the office is next door, and it's in a small filing cabinet. There is a place private conversations with their parents and there is a place to have private conversations with their patients and or their parents. Yes, those would be held in the office. Other ATs are willing to leave the office for private conversations whenever those need to occur. So they can close the door and it'll be private in there. Employees' education about bloodborne pathogens, if that is sufficient. Yes, and again, they do that in the annual review meeting where they go over policies and procedures. PPEs are available for employees. Yes, they're held right here by the door. And separate containers and or receptacles for the disposal of biohazard materials and available within the athletic training facility. Secure containers for disposal of sharps is available within the athletic training facility. Yes, so we have this nice little orange storage unit, and it's held right here. That is a sharps container, but they use that for their biohazards as well. Adequate facilities for hand washing or hand sanitation are available throughout the athletic training facility. No. Yes and no, maybe, kind of. There's no sink in the clinic at all. They do have a hand sanitizer here, and they do have a sink within the offices, which are next door. They do have a hand sanitizing station right outside their office. So then for the next question, appropriate and adequate supplies are available to properly handle patient care, equipment, instrument, and devices. Yes, everything is handled properly. Appropriate and adequate supplies are available to properly clean and disinfect patient care equipment and instruments. Yes, we have storage we have our water bottle or spray bottle with disinfectant, and our towel stays with it. And that answers the next question as well. Appropriate and adequate supplies are available to clean and disinfect the healthcare environment appropriately. We only need the one. We only have 5 tables, so we split use of it in between tables. Electrical outlets near waters have ground fault interrupters. Yes. Electrical devices and GFI outlets used near water sources are inspected annually by appropriately licensed certified electricians and technicians. Yes. Devices such as ultrasounds, electrical muscle stimulators, or other units based on patients are inspected and calibrated annually. Yes, and inspection and calibration are documented and archived per the organization's documents retention policies. Yes, so for the last one, they are stored on paper in Nate's desk, and they are also stored electronically as well. For the GFIs, so firstly, here is our sticker showing that it was calibrated last, and we have a GFI there, and then our E-stem machine, their sticker is right here on the side, And again, another GFI is back here. And then for our last one, she's calibrated right there, and she is plugged in to a GFI. You can see the light back there. That green light is the GFI. So that is the unit that they are all plugged into. Warning signs are available when surface pose a hazard. No, there are no signs in the clinic at all, and it's believed that this is a janitorial service. Line of sight to patient treatment areas and supervision of patients when in the athletic training facility. As you can see, like, I'll come to the doorway. You can pretty much see the whole clinic, anywhere in the clinic from anywhere in the clinic. So you have pretty good line sight. If the ATC is in their office, they clearly will not be able to see into the clinic, and they usually stay in here while treatments are occurring unless someone has a heat pack on. Potentially hazardous materials are properly stored. Yes, because no hazardous materials exist in this clinic. An EAP is developed for each facility venue where injuries may occur. Yes, they may be found electronically or in the folder within the clinic. So our folder is located right by the front door. Riverside City College, Athletics Department, EAP. We have an initial EAP for San Bernardino for the Pier Sports Center, which isn't as important for this location, but we have one for each location on campus. So Wheelock Stadium, the aquatics complex, tennis courts, Wheelock Gym, which is where we're at currently, Huntley Gym, the baseball field, and the softball field. And then for the last two, egress and exit routes are posted for each facility. The answer to that is no, there's none right here, but there is one right there. So, and the offices are right there. So with the facility being small, the exit routes are posted right outside. Current state license and certifications of all employees are displayed within the facility. None are displayed anywhere.